What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video of VKT Gaming, and we finally reached 100 subscribers. We did it by the end of the year. And I decided I'll do the car collection video. Perfect for the 100 subscriber special. So I'm just gonna get straight into it. I know this is gonna be a long video to edit and to make. So yeah. First off, we got the Toyota GR Supra. This is probably my most used car. You'll unlock this at level 30, or rank 30, and then it's probably gonna be your best option for a long while. Next is the McLaren F1. I just got this recently. I got it like 4 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago. It's one of my favorite cars already. It's a pretty quick shifter, which makes it a little hard to drive, but it's one of the best cars in the game overall. Number 3, next one is the Unicorn V2. This is my fastest car I have. It runs like 6.7, 6.8 areas. I mean, it really doesn't matter about how fast the car is when it comes to live racing and all of that, but I just like having a maxed out car here and there. Then we have the Shelby Super Snake, a very useful car for Elite Showdown. I like this livery on it, and I'm a fan of this car. It's not the fastest, but it's a good car to have. Then we have the Nissan Skyline GTR R34 Elite Tuners. This is one of my favorite Elite Tuners cars right here. I like my design on it. That's the specialty about Elite Tuners. You could really do anything you can with it. The Hennessy Venom F5, I got this from last race pass, I believe, and this is one of my favorite live racers at the moment. Been using it a lot lately, and yeah. Next, garage. Keep in mind I have 42 garages. Some cars at the end I'll go through really quickly because they're really not that useful. Alright, so garage 2. Now we have the Golf GTI. This is my main one. I elite licensed this one. This is the one I use for Tempest and Crew Battle and all of that. This is one of the best tier 1 cars that you could have. Probably the best one. It's just a daily driver for me when it comes to like daily trials and all of that. And nothing crazy about this car, but it's one of the best cars you could have. Now we have the Audi RS5 Coupe, another daily driver that I have. If I need anything for daily trials, like I said, I'll pull this car out for a tier 3 daily trial. Same thing with this one too, the Nissan GTR R35 Premium. This is another one of those cars. You could buy it in the dealership, probably the best car, best option for tier 4 as a starter player. And yeah, now we have some cars that I just have, and that's starting off with the 911 Turbo S 992. This is on a recent championship showdown, so I have it over here. I have it pretty upgraded. That doesn't make any sense, but it's highly upgraded, I would say. The Ferrari SF90 Spider. This is actually a decent live racer for me. It has high Evo, but you need high performance points to get high Evo on this one. Regera CSR Edition. Now, this is one of my favorite live racers. This is why it's so high up in my garage. I probably race this about almost every day, maybe every other day. But this is an essential car when it comes to live racing. It's just one of the OGs too. It's just a very, very good live racer. You could do a lot with it, experiment with it. Just overall a great car to have. Now we're at garage 3, and now we have the Mercedes AMG S63 Coupe. This is a recent prestige car as well, I believe, like 2 seasons ago. This is just there because I was working on it. I mean, it is a good live racer when set the right way on a tune and setup. But yeah, I just have it maxed out at the moment. May put it on a live racing tune because it is a good live racer. Now we have the Dodge Viper ACR Extreme Aero. This is a decent car, I guess. They buffed it about like a year or two ago. I mean, I just have it upgraded just because of that event a couple weeks ago, the Legacy Lap. Then we have the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat Red Eye. Now, I'm not a fan of this car. I mean, I'm a fan of this car, but the only thing that I do not like about it, which you guys probably don't either, is the colorway on it. Now, the gray with blue is a good combination, but the gold rims ruin it. It's just not a good combination. It doesn't mix. The Challenger SRT Super Stock, another cool car. Not the best car though. Had to use this for the Legacy Lap too. So it's just here in this garage. Then we have the 2021 Heritage Edition 4GT. Now this one is really useful, especially for Legends. You're going to need this or a normal 4GT for the GT40 event. That unlocks you the GT40 so you could restore it. And also, this has a sort of a down tune that beats Dyno by a second. And I pull this out. I may bet 200k, and 90% of the time I win it. The 2019 M8 competition convertible BMW. That's the current Prestige Cup car. Sorry guys. I'm not a huge fan of this one, but I do like the colorway on it. I just really don't like convertibles. But yeah, I just have this upgraded for the Prestige Cup. Ultima Evolution Coupe. This is a Prestige car like 2 months ago. Nothing special about this one. I mean, I may like race it just to race it, because I like using all my cars. Noble M600 Speedster. Nothing crazy about this one. I like the colorway on it. I like the neon green, lime green, I'll say. It's just a good car to have, I guess. Not familiar with any live setups on this one, but it's a good car, I guess. Jaguar F-Type SVR Coupe. Not a good car right here. I got this for free, I believe, for an event long back. I just have it here in this garage. Useless car. Mustang RTR Spec 3, another free car years back. Useless as well. I elite licensed it, which is one of my biggest regrets. Just a useless car. Now, a 720S Spider. No, not familiar with this one. Just a car that I have in my garage. And yeah, Nissan LB Silhouette Silvia. This is a free car back then, 1 or 2 years ago. Good live racer, very good live racer. Now, if you came across this a couple years ago, it's a good live racer, so may need to upgrade it a little bit. Ferrari Roma. This is a milestone car a long time ago. Not a huge fan of this one. I like the look of it, but it's just not a good performer. Aston Martin DBS 770 Ultimate. Good live racer right here. This is a recent milestone car, I think, too. Yeah. Just a pretty good live racer. Average Aston Martin, I would say. Oh no, I can't click on the next one. There we go. Ultima RS. This is the better Ultima, but I don't have it as upgraded as the other one. But this is the car I got from a race pass a long time ago too. I just never really used it at all. But decent car. I mean, it's a good car, but I don't have much for it right now. Aston Martin 177. Pretty rare car in the game, I would say. It is not a good car, though. It does have like some sort of down tune, but not really that good of a car. Cool car to have in your garage, though. 2020 M8 Competition Pride Convertible, free car. I'm not too crazy about this one, but that's just it. McLaren 720S. Just like the 720S Spider, nothing crazy about it. Just sits in the garage. Cool looking car, I'd say. And yeah. Harkness Sesto Elemento, one of my favorite Lamborghinis. Not the best car in the game anymore. Used to be pretty good. Bugatti Chiron, one of my favorite live racers in the game. I pull this out almost every day. If you guys know my live streams, I use this probably the majority of the time. Garrett Rod Shop Barracuda Hemi S, same thing with this one. Very good live racer. You guys will probably see me driving this in the live stream too. Corvette Z06. Not too crazy about this one. It's a pretty good live racer, I would say. Not the best though. Rocket Bunny Boss Aero 240 SX S14. That's a long name, but it's a good live racer. I really like the look of this one. Just genuinely a good car to have. Now this is one of my underrated picks to have as top 3 live racers I have right now. Newing Alpil R8 RSR Audi. This car is probably my favorite live racer at the moment. I just like it. Now the colorway on this one is not my favorite, but it's a very good live racer. I like the way it sounds too, but that's just me. As you can see, guys, I'm starting to pick up the pace a little. I don't want this video being like 30 minutes long. I want it to be like a little above 10 minutes maybe, but I think I'm way past that already, so I'll just pick up the pace a little bit if you guys can notice. The Porsche Taycan Turbo S, the free one, not too crazy about this one. It's a good live racer, but very hard to launch, and if you launch it wrong, it's an automatic loss, really. Bugatti EV110 SS, just a casual Legends car that sits in the garage. Saleen S7, probably the second best Legends car besides the F1, obviously. I just really haven't been paying attention to it lately. XJ220, just a good old Legends car. And lastly, same thing with the Carrera GT. I just don't really care for these Legends cars. And then the Challenger Mopar Drag Pack. This is another good live racer I like. I got this out of the last season's race pass, I believe. One of my favorite live racers at the moment. Garage 8. Ooh, Brabham BT62R. Not too crazy about this one. I really like the look of it though. At the moment it's not useful for me, but it may get involved in a hypercar event or something like that. It could be involved in any event, but good car right here. Vool 05RR. Now, I really like the look of this one. Very interesting, very unique. But unfortunately, it's not a good car at all. It's just there. I mean, sometimes I live race it just to use it. Like I said, I'm trying to use all my cars up, even if they're not the best, but it's just a cool looking car. Lykan Hypersport, nothing crazy. One of the oldest cars in the game, I believe. Not too good of a car. Pagani Huayra, not too good of a car either, but I really like Paganis, if you guys didn't know. Probably my favorite manufacturer. But unfortunately, it's not a good car. Now, this is one of my least favorite cars right here, the 911R. I genuinely hate this car. It gets involved in all of the Elite Showdowns, and I have to use it because I do not have enough tokens to Elite one of my... sorry, guys. I don't have enough Elite tokens to upgrade my Elite Tuners cars, so I have to use this. I'm stuck using this garbage thing for Elite Showdown. 599 GTO, trash car right here, junk, just sitting in the garage. The Audi R8 V10 Plus Coupe, nothing crazy. Good green car though. I like the colorway on this one. Elite Tuners RX-7. I'm going to be working on this one soon when I get further in Elite Tuners. Same thing with this BRZ TS Elite Tuners. Free Aventador SV Coupe Lamborghini. Not good at all. One of the good live racers in the game that I have, Toyota LB Silhouette GR Supra. This is a milestone car years back too. I like live racing it. Basically just like every other GR Supra that's tier 5, like the Pandem or the Elite Tuners. Larry's GTA Spano, no good at all. Ferrari Portofino, no good at all. Dana's GT3 RS, no good at all. 488 Spider, no good at all. 570S, no good at all. It's come to the point where skipping a lot of these cars. 911 Turbo S 991, good car. I believe there's a 991 and a 992, which one of them is better than the other, but I think this is a better one. And then F12 Berlinetta, no good. Garage 11. Aventador Ultimate, these are my Elite Tuners cars, or tuner pit cars that I don't work on at all. Good car right here, but just haven't had the chance. Sylvia Spec R, good car, never had the chance. Mustang GT, now I worked on this one a lot, not a fan of this one though. Corvette Stingray, haven't had the time to work on it. I call it the Lime. And the NSX Type R, never had the time to work on it. And then the 720S, never had the time to work on it. F12 Berlinetta, no good. SLR 722 edition, I'm not familiar with this one. I got this a long time ago, so never used it. 911 GT3 RS, no good. 812 Competitive Zone. I said that wrong, but I got a story on this one. Now, if you need any keys from live racing, I do something like this. I put a down tune on it where I make it go like 17 seconds, and it puts me in bot lobbies the majority of the time. And I could just live race bots and bots and bots, and then just get the 15 wins and get silver keys. That's really what I use this car for. I mean, it's not the best way to use it. I know it's a good car, but I'll just use it for that. 911 GT3, no clue. I don't think it's any good. LB Aventador Coupe, a good car right here. Cool looking car, one. Cool looking car, sorry guys. It's a free one, I believe, too. So, here's the recent milestone car, 2024 M5 sedan. Never had the time to work on it. DB12 Volante, a cool car right here. Never had the time to work on it. I mean, I only put upgrades on it just to do a race pass task. Now, this is a car I'm working on just because I used $10 on it. 911 RWB 993 Rotana. One of my favorite looking cars that I have. It's not the fastest, but I'm working on it because I know I spent $10 on it, so I'm not just buying a car just to let it sit in the garage. Liberty Walk 650S. This is a free race pass car. No good at all, but maybe useful in like a Rocket Bunny event or whatever you call it. Easter event or whatever you call it. This is the prize car from the Legacy Lap. The Dodge Viper GTS SR2. Very cool car right here. I have a live racing setup on it too, which makes it even better. Makes it useful. So yeah. The free Lamborghini Temerario. I liked this car at first, and then when I started racing it and hearing how bad the sound of it is, I'm not really using it, or not really a fan of it anymore. Garage 14. The Bentley Continental GT Speed, no good. I just like the colorway on this one. Very unique on that. The Purple Star 911 GT3, no clue where I got this from. I think this is a prize car back in the day. Never did a single thing with it. Lamborghini Countach LP 804. I got this out of a race pass. Didn't really do much with it. I mean, I upgraded it, but not really doing much with it. Duke Dynamics 911 GT RSR. Cool car, but not the best. And then we got another Bentley Continental GT Speed. Cool looking spec on it. No good car though. 650S, no good. 570S, no good. RTR Spec 3, I got another one of these. Like I said, it's not the best car to have. Useless. Another useless car right here is the F12 Berlinetta. I mean, it actually is useful for beginner players. Don't get me wrong on that. F12 Berlinetta again. I have like 3 of the same spec on this specific Ferrari. 650S, not good at all. And I have the same exact one right next to each other. Cool. Continental GT Speed again, no good. I just like the look of the car though. Tan interior, no good though. Shax's Agera R, another one of my regrets deleting this one. Now it's a very cool looking car. Only if they buffed it or something. I don't think they would buff any boss cars, but if they buff this one, that would be a miracle and make it actually useful. Now we're on to the Tier 4 cars, the Countach LP 5000 QV, my most used Tier 4 car, my favorite one. The Ford 2005 GT, another one of my favorites, a beast at live racing. I think I made a video on this car already. It's just a beast on live racing. Mercedes AMG G63, the G-Wagon. I have this one completely maxed out. I may pull it out for live racing, but besides that, I just don't use it. Nissan Juke R 2.0. Weird looking car right here, but it's actually a good live racer. Useful live racer. Lotus Evora GT430, good live racer too. Good car in general. I think this could beat Tempest 3 Tier 4, I believe. Don't quote me on that though. LBI8, cool looking car right here. Just not a good performer at all. One of my favorite Tier 4 cars too. Mustang HPE 750. I used this in Tempest 3 Tier 4 and it got me through very well. Giulia GTAM Alfa Romeo. Or where did I get another one? But this is a good live racer too. Not the highest Evo points on it though. Nissan LB Type 2 Nissan GTR R35. This is recently a car you could get out of the shift spin thingy. Not worth it. It's a good car to have, like just to look at, but not a good performer. The Mitsubishi Lancer Elite Tuners, another one of my favorite Elite Tuners. I personally like this over the WRX, but I don't have the WRX yet, so I may change my mind after I get that. Ooh, this is a cool one right here. The Nissan Rocket Bunny Fairlady. This is a car you were able to buy with those Pro Leagues tickets. But besides that, good live racer. I use this for my daily trials too. Good car in general. Viper ACR, no good. I had to use this for some Prestige Cup, I believe, or something like that. Honda NSXR Legends one. Very, very good car. Jeep Gladiator. Not too familiar with this one. This is a free car, I believe, the Fast and Furious Jeep Gladiator. Dodge Viper GTS, no good. Good starter car, I would say, but not useful at all. Lotus Emira. Not too familiar with this one. I think this is a good live racer. I never really drove it that much. Mustang Shelby GT350R. This is a car used for performance Ford, I believe. No good. You're forced to use it though. Forced to upgrade it. Elite Tuners LC500. Cool car right here. Very, very good. Live racer. Porsche 959 SC. Not too familiar with this one, but it's a cool looking car to have. I'm not too sure if it's the best, like, performance wise, but RX-7 Rocket Bunny. Now this is one that I really enjoy just looking at. It's just a cool car to admire. Audi ABT RS7R. This is a very weird looking car, but it's a very good live racer. I just don't use it because I don't really like the way it shifts. Donna's F50. It's actually a pretty decent car. Pretty decent live racer, but I just don't really want to upgrade it. I like F40s better. Aston Martin Vantage. This is a decent car if I remember. It's decent at best, but not that good. Porsche Panamera Turbo S Sport Turismo. This is another one of those like wagon cars that are good live racers. CSR seems to make wagon cars good live racers, like the Audi RS6 Advance and all that. Ford GT40 Mark II. This is a pain to get, and you also have to restore it too. So, but it's a pain to get. It's a cool looking car to have though. I don't think it's the best though. Chevrolet Ashley's Camaro ZL1, no good at all. Kurtz Mustang, no good at all. SLS AMG Black Series, no good at all. Garage 21 M5 Competition. Now this is a good car right here. If I remember, this car could beat Tempest 3 Tier 4. Very, very good live racer too. Honda NSX, another one of those good live racers. If I remember, it could beat Tempest 3 Tier 4 as well. Audi R8, the Tier 4 version, not really that good. AMG GT, no good. Cayenne Turbo GT Porsche. Now this is another one of those like SUV wagon type cars. Not too familiar with this one. Now, this is a terrible car in general, but I really like the look of this one. The Audi R8 Tier 4 version. Ram 1500 TRX. I see a lot of people using this one, probably because it's like one of the only trucks in the game, but it's not really the best. Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. Not the best either, but it is sort of useful in showdowns maybe, but cool to have. Hemi Cuda, just here to sit because it's a Legends car. I may work on it, but I already have a Tier 5 Plymouth, so I don't really want to work on this one. TVR Cigares. Now this is one of the coolest looking cars that I have. I don't remember it being any good though, or actually maybe decent. I don't know. This is the same Rock Bunny Fair Lady that I have as the other one, but this one is a different spec. This one was a prize car, I believe, or a free car. I don't remember. Then the Jaguar F-Type R, a not so good of a car. Another one, no good. 2020 Corvette Stingray. I remember this car being decent at best, not the best though. ACS8, no good at all. Just as bad as the LBI8. F-Type R Coupe, no good. Like I said. What's this? Urus SE. This is a prize car. A couple seasons ago, no good either. Or it actually is decent, but I just don't have the patience or the time to upgrade it. LB GTR. Now these are one of the cool looking cars, but still no good. Another ABT RS6R, just a wagon, good live racer. Amira, I have another one of these. Nissan GTR again, purplish, dark purple color. Another one of them, and then we have another GTR LB. And now we've reached the tier 3 cars. To start out, we got this one. This is one of the fastest tier 3 cars in the game, I believe. Ooh, this one's cool, but no good at all. Kaya Sylvia S15. Ashley CLA, garbage car right here. M4 competition. One of the seems like BMWs are easily the best tier 3 car in the game. Like any of these BMWs, I believe, are really, really good. This is Amelia's LB M4 Coupe. I don't know why they removed her name out of it. And then we have the normal M4 Coupe. Corvette C3ZR1. Good Legends car. Very, very good car. Then we have the M2 Coupe M Performance. Very, very good car. It always seems to be BMWs. PETA's Label Motorsport Camaro. This is a very cool looking car, but unfortunately it's no good. Ford Mustang GT Premium. Very, very good starter tier 3 car. Can't go wrong with this one. It's also used for the Performance Ford event. Audi LB RS5 Coupe. Cool looking car, just no good at all. The Porsche 718 Boxster Spider. I'm not familiar with this one. I just have it upgraded just to do race pass quests. And this is one of my favorite tier 3 cars. The Rally Fighter. It seems to be a good live racer. And also just cool looking too. RS5 Coupe, normal RS5. I think I said it's a good daily car. Super BRZ Rocket Bunny. Now, I have this one upgraded a lot. Just doesn't seem to be a good car though. Very cool looking though. Z4 M40i. Not familiar with this one. If I remember, it's a good, useful car. I think it could be any Tempest. Just don't quote me on that though. I call this one the Bumblebee, the Camaro SS. Just there to sit there. No good. I repeat, no good car. It's not good at all. Another Camaro SS. This car is not that good at all. Don't know why I put Fusions in that one. Corvette Stingray. I thought this was like the best car back then, but now I realize it's no good at all. A lot of the tier 3 cars are no good. Corvette Stingray again, like I said. Kia Stinger GT. This seems to be a prestige car a lot, but it's not really that good. BMW Z4 M40i. Same thing, like I said. Cobra 427 SC Shelby. Now, this is one of the useful Tier 3 cars. You could get a crazy down tune on this one and probably win tons of game cash in live. Cayman GT4. I think this is a good one too. Just haven't used it. Tier 3 is for sure my least used tier in this game. 2018 M2 competition. I used this on my old account and I succeeded a lot. And I'm saying a lot. This car is an underrated one right here. If you pull this out of a crate and you don't have any other Tier 3 cars to use, make sure to use this one. That's what I used on my old account. Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadro. I'm not even going to say it. It's not the best car to have. I mean, it's a cool car to have, but not the best car to upgrade or anything. We have another Bumblebee Camaro SS. No good. Cayman GT4 again. This is a different one, I believe, actually. I think this one's actually a good one. Don't quote me on that, though. Another M4 Coupe. Good car to have. But I just have too many. An LB M4 Coupe. This is a cool looking one too, but I don't think it's as good as Amelia's. Then another M4 Coupe. We already covered that. Now we have the Ford Mustang GT, 5 stars. I'm not really familiar with this one. I think this is a good car though. Another M4 Coupe. Another Corvette Stingray. What was I saying there? Cayman GT4. GTO the Judge. Now, I think this is the fastest Tier 3 car in the game. I just haven't had the time to upgrade it. Very cool looking car though. Now we're on Tier 2 with starting off with the 250 GTO. Now, this is a car that a lot of people use. Lots of people. I just don't really like it in my opinion. It is a good car though. Don't get me wrong, it's a very good car. Mini Cooper Works GP. It's a very good Tier 2 little car. It got me pretty far when it comes to Tempest. Mercedes 300 SL Coupe. This is a good one too. Probably my favorite Tier 2 Legends car. Oh no. Alright, there we go. Aston Martin DB5, another good one too. I like the 300 SL better though. M235i. Now this is a very useful car. I think they buffed it, or no, I don't think they did actually. But this is probably one of the best cars you could have as a Tier 2. Lotus Exige LF1. This is another cool car to have. Sorry. I actually used this one as my main Tier 2 car for a little bit. I actually did decent. I never really used it ever again though. Finn's Exige Cup. 360 Cup. I'm not familiar with this one. I think it's pretty good, but I just haven't had the time to upgrade it. I'm talking too much. Throat's starting to hurt. I'm talking too much. Porsche 718 Boxster S. This is probably the best Tier 2 car in the game. If you come across this one, I mean, you could buy it with 900 gold, but I don't think you would want to do that. If you come across this in like a bronze crate or silver crate, this car is very good. Just don't upgrade engine though at all. A45 AMG, not the best car, but cool car to have in your garage. F-150 Ford. This is a car used for performance Ford, I think. Yeah. Um, not the not the biggest fan of this one, but I have it upgraded just for the performance Ford. Honda Civic Type R. Not the best car, but cool spec that I have at least. Now this is one of the worst cars in Tier 2. WRX STI. Don't get this mixed up with the Tier 4 one, because the Tier 4 one is actually very, very good. But this Tier 2 one is no good at all. Then we have a Exige 350 Roadster. Not familiar with this one. I don't remember it being the best. I think it's just as good as the LF1, so. Another one of those. Arc Performance Veloster. This is a cool looking car, but I just really don't like Hondas. Alpine A110. This is actually a very, very interesting car. It's nothing crazy, but it is a pretty good performer. Range Rover, Shayna's Range Rover. I don't know. This car is just straight up trash, garbage. I wish I could sell it, in my opinion. But I mean, it's a boss car, so you can't really do much with it. Golf GTI Rocket Bunny, cool car right here. Not the best though. Very, very cool looking car. Range Rover, no good. Summers Launch Edition 4C. I remember this being a pretty decent car. Another one of these M235i. Another one of these garbage WRXs. KJ's Toyota Rocket Bunny. This is actually a decent live racer. People think this is a bad car because it's a boss car, but it's actually a good live racer. Exige 360 Cup, just as good as the Fins one. And then another one of these Exige Roadsters. Another one of these Range Rovers. Another one of these Exige Roadsters. And now we have the Scirocco R, Alfa Romeo. TTRS. 718 Boxster S. It's all these duplicates that I have. Arc Performance. Golf GTI Rocket Bunny. Scirocco R again. M235i again. 718 Boxster S again. WRX again. When are we going to get to tier 1s? Arc Performance again. Range Rover again. WRX again. TTRS. I don't think I showed you guys this one yet. It's a straight up garbage car though. Exige LF1 again. Then Golf GTI Rocket Bunny again. Exige LF1 again. A45 again. Boxster again. Exige 360 Cup again. And now we're on our tier 1 cars. Now, I really like tier 1 cars. Some people may not, but I just like these little things right here. Especially this one right here, Angel Civic 1.5 VTEC. Very, very good car. I just use these for the daily trials, maybe some live racing too. Sneaks Ford Focus Trackster. It's not my favorite at all, but it's a good, probably one of the best tier 1 cars in the game performance-wise. MX-5 Miata, you get this car for free and you're forced to use it for Tempest 3, I believe. No good for me. You're gonna have to get it pretty close to maxed if you wanna beat it. Abarth 500. Now this one is a sleeper car right here. Underrated, completely underrated. People make fun of this car, but I would destroy them with it. Golf GTR Mark 1. Cool looking car right here. Not the best though. Mustang Boss 302. Not that good in my opinion, but it actually is a very, very good car for starters. Civic 1.5 VTEC. We already went over that. Veloster. Hyundai. I don't remember this car being any good. 2 garages away, guys. Or 3, actually. Mini Cooper. Not that good. Not that good. Another Civic. Nah. Not the best. Mini Cooper S, like I said. Golf GTI Mark 1. Ford Fiesta. I remember this car being pretty good too. Abarths. Mini Cooper S. No good. Golf GTI. Now this is, I think I already went over this one. And then we have a non-boss version, sorry. Golf GTI. Mustang Boss 302 again. Ford Fiesta again. Now we're on the last garage, guys. Ford Fiesta again. One of my favorite specs on a car in this game. Abarth 500. I just look at this car. Golf GTI, Civic VTEC, another Abarth, and then lastly, an Abarth. It's a good way to end the car collection video, guys. So that's my 100 subscribers special. This video is going to be taking a long time to edit. So thank you everyone for watching. I'm so glad we made it to 100 subscribers. Probably like 3 months ago we were at like 30 something, I believe, or 20 something. So we made it to 100 by the end of the year, guys. Way before the end of the year. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. This is a long video. See you guys later.